My name is Jay McCord. I'm the author of a Veterans Legacy Journal. A Veterans Legacy Journal was simply designed to help heal and to capture the stories of veterans and active duty service members of the United States military. We did a first run of this book and it had an amazing impact. The stories we got back were incredible. In fact, you're getting ready to hear stories from different generations of veterans and supporters of this project that will show you just how powerful it is. Our goal is simply to get this book into the hands of every living veteran and every active duty service member in the United States military. And that's where you come in. The only way we can do this is by self-publishing this book. By backing this project, you will help us do that, and for every dollar over our goal, you will help reach one more veteran. We live in a country that is free because someone else is taking that risk. Someone else stands on a wall and someone else stands in a front line and says that they are willing to put their life on the line to protect myself and my family.
All of a sudden realize these guys gave up their life and their limbs and their eyesight just so that I would have the freedom to wake up every morning without any fear, go worship as I please, go to work as I please, and have the hobbies. And some of them happen to be baseball or fishing or whatever it is.
My name is Matthew Bradford. I was born in Petersburg, Virginia, and I grew up in Winchester, Kentucky.
My name is Gerald Belcher. I was born in Belcher, Kentucky, 1949.
Name is Joseph Lane, and I was born October the 4th, 1922 at Danville, Indiana.
Statistics are showing us that we are losing 1,000 plus of the World War II generation every single day.
And in '08, I attended 11 viewings of Marines that passed away. And in talking to the mother or the children, they know nothing about his history of his service.
Those are stories that are gone forever.
History is lost. Once they die, it's gone.
Over and over, we've seen headlines about the alarming suicide rates of our combat wounded coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan.
You find out that sometimes you can't see all the battle scars, but after you spend time with them, you realize they have a lot.
Secretary Leon Panetta, last September, when he was Secretary of Defense, said everything should be done to curb the suicide rates. We should throw the kitchen sink at this.
I got hurt on January 18th, and I was in Bethesda, Maryland, January 21st. I was in a coma for 3 weeks. The bomb exploded right in my face, pretty much right underneath me. I had shrapnel go into both my eyes, nucleating my eyes. I had my left leg taken off at the scene of the blast from the pipe. Once I woke up from the coma, I had to, I just didn't want to live no more.
Soldiers that are wounded in combat, their physical wounds will heal. But if they're in intense combat, their mental wounds will probably never heal. And a wise counselor told me one time, he said, how do you deal with PTSD? Or he asked me, how do you eat an elephant? And I didn't know, and he said, the only way to eat an elephant is one spoonful at a time.
I had the guilt of leaving my guys behind, and then I find out I lose my legs. I didn't care nothing about losing my eyesight. I had no legs.
On one end of the spectrum, we have the need to capture stories before they're gone, but we have got to capture not just the stories of the folks who are coming back, but we desperately need them to start to heal.
The benefit of it, I was taking it out of me and putting it down on a piece of paper, and I found that it was one of the best healing processes that I had done up to that time.
The project really needed to be a journal where a veteran of any age could write their story in their own words and capture it for themselves, for their family, and for their country. And so out of that, a Veterans Legacy Journal was born.
And this book provides a way to eat that elephant. It provides a way to take these memories out and put them down on paper. And it provides a source of healing, and it's very important.
What can I do? Many of us wrestle with that. What can I do? We've got such a huge problem. We've got all this need of these men and women coming back. What can I do to say thank you that's really meaningful?
You're not just putting money into a pot and it's not doing any good. You're putting money towards the absolute healing of a combat veteran.